Hi, welcome to DC Fan Gives Hope. So, the DCEU seems to have a new leader, and that leader is Superman. And it makes sense since he was in the forefront of starting the DCEU in the first place. Started with Man of Steel, kind of centred around him as well in BVS, and his return in Justice League. Not only that, but he is also known to be the inspiration behind Shazam. So no doubt he may appear in that film. Everybody's talking about it. Will he appear? Now, the sad thing is, Ben Affleck, if you've watched my previous video, may not be the Batman in the future run because he'd already signed on for Zack Snyder's vision and that story, and probably not a continuing role in another 5 or 6 or so movies. And probably with the treatment that he feels that he was given, not only just for him, but as Zack, then he's probably wanting to turn his attention to other things. And for a man, probably around about the same age as myself, it's a lot to take on for your body and your workout and everything else. And you know, there's still a bit in me that hopes it's not true, but I'm talking as though it is true. And I'm hoping that one day I may be proven wrong, this is clickbait, but according to my sources, it is. Now back to Superman being the runner for heading the DCEU. There's also talks about the Superman game by Rockstar. And if anybody's a fan of, like I am, of the Arkham games, then we have a fair idea of what may be involved. Sadly, I've always visualised to play Clark more than Superman and going to the Daily Planet, but it seems to be that this Superman, you're basically Superman, you can't go Clark, and he's less powerful just to make the game more playable. And that's roughly what happens in most Superman games. In order to make it challenging, is that you don't have the full strength of your power. Also, with the new shape of DCEU to come forward, we've yet to examine what can these directors bring. We're crossing our fingers that Steven Spielberg will helm this Black Hawks film and been given free range of making the movie that way. We also must attend that Aquaman and Wonder Woman, they're all coming out, plus Suicide Squad. So we can rest assured that most of the actors and actresses have still got those roles. How they may connect to each other in some form or way is anybody's guess. If I was to guess, well, if anyone was to come forward and say wanted to make a Justice League movie, then they don't need to choose any other actors or actresses. They can just use the ones that are already known for that role. But again, being director driven now, they can put their own spin on it without having to worry about what other film came out before. They don't have to worry about tone. They don't have to worry about trying to blend it all together like Marvel does with its same sort of ingredients that go into those films, like humour and everything else, of visually styling. Things that we all said should have happened straight from the start when we first heard of it, and we all, if those in the know, already knew that Warner Brothers was famous for director-driven. So it is looking promising. If we can get our heads around Ben Affleck stepping down, we can start looking forward and feel excited that the DCU not only are they using the Man of Steel to be this man that can connect all these films. It's putting him in the forefront, whereas before it was Batman, and we continuously had so many Batman movies. But I know, and The new guy in charge of DC, Walter Mandy, I can't remember his name, but he wants to concentrate on the main characters first and get them right. And I think that is a great idea. Let's get Man of Steel done. Let's get Wonder Woman, she's sorted. And then with the new Batman, we can go forward from that. And this is our new DCU. I wouldn't say new, I says, it should have happened a long time ago. Well, let me know your comments and thoughts below. Sorry, some of my YouTube channels may have repeated me going over and over again, but I get new views and new things every day, so I'll put a link to the past videos of any news more coming in. Thank you very much.